Tell you what, we got us a good one here today. Oh, hey you, this is me, A.D. Ross with Novi Outdoors. It's a pleasure having you here today. Today we got a really good one coming up. We got a real simple video where we're going to be talking about beads. Nope, not the beads that you make necklaces and bracelets out of when you was a kid, but the types of beads that you're going to be using for fishing. So stick around and find out, because we're starting right now. Alrighty, so hey you, this is me, A.D. Ross with Novi Outdoors, where we provide tips, tactics, and techniques for beginners who seek to make waves, blaze new trails, and become more efficient in the great outdoors. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Anyway, I put together a couple materials so we can talk about these beads for fishing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right down to the nits and griddles, alright? Just throwing that one back from the olden days. If you remember that one, give me a thumbs up on this video. If you don't, go ahead and check out the introduction to Novi Outdoors. That's neither here nor there, so let's get to the beads. Alright, so when we talk about beads for fishing, you've probably been at the tackle store where you've gone and you've seen these beads in these packages, or Walmart, or wherever you're at, where there's beads at a tackle shop. And you're probably like, what on earth am I going to use beads for when I'm fishing? Well, there's a couple different times that you're going to use beads, and we're going to talk about that right here, right now. Primarily, what we're going to be talking about is for bass fishing and saltwater fishing. But you can use beads for a lot of different types of fishing. It's really going to depend on where you're at and where you're from and where you're going to be fishing. Because a lot of times guys will use beads for steelhead. But I'll tell you right now, being down here in South Florida, we ain't got no steelhead nowhere around, so don't go trying to fish for them, alright? So what we're talking about is these little tiny beads. Let's see if we can get a focus on there. Hopefully that's focusing for you, right there. So these beads you can use to thread on your line above your hook to do several things. Well, first and foremost, they're really bright and colorful. So that's kind of mesmerizing for a fish to see something like that on the end of your line in your presentation. So whenever you bait up a hook or tie something different on, we're going to call that a presentation. That's what you're going to be showing the fish, and that's what you're going to be trying to catch them on. So the types of presentations that we would use beads for, specifically in bass fishing, would be the Texas rig, which we've discussed in a previous video. It's kind of a modified Texas rig where you just thread this on, below the bullet weight that we talk about in there. If you want to see that video, I'll go ahead and throw a card up there for it, and I'll link it down there in the description if you can't see it, if you're on a mobile phone or something like that. But you want to thread this underneath the bullet weight. Another time you would use a bead is for a Carolina rig. Now, we ain't got into discussing that one yet, but we will, so just stick around with us, and you'll see that one coming out real soon, alright? So the Carolina rig and the Texas rig are two main rigs that you would use beads for when bass fishing. Now, other than the sight, the mesmerizing sight of these sweet looking beads, now you can get them in all kinds of sizes and shapes. Let me grab one of these smaller ones I got down here off to the side, so you can kind of see the difference in size there. Okay, so if you want a smaller presentation, you're going to go with this one. If you want something bigger, something makes more noise, you're going to go with this one. So other than the sight, let's see if I can get this to click for you, because these things do click. Can you hear that? Wait a minute, let me throw it up here. That's where my microphone's at. So it creates like a click. Now, these are plastic, but you can get glass beads that are going to make a lot more audible click underwater. So that's going to attract fish as well if you're in murky water or dark and stained water. It's going to create a sound that's going to get their attention, and they're going to come and see what you got on the end of that hook. Hopefully they take it and you reel them in. But moving on to like saltwater stuff, there's other things like kind of like this popping cork, we'll call it, that has brass beads on one end, okay, and it has plastic beads on another end. Now when you shake this thing, it creates more audible pops. So that is meant to get the attention of the fish to come and see what's dangling underneath. Potentially like shrimp or fiddler crabs or sand fleas, whatever you have on that hook. This is really great for snook and redfish, so I'm told. But you have what's called a popping cork. See, it's on this little metal wire. So that's another use for the beads. Another rig for a saltwater type fish or brackish water is a flounder rig, which again, it's got beads on it. So that's kind of doing the same thing, right? Is getting the attention of those fish. Now I've got something rigged up here for my saltwater rod. Now I typically go with a knocker rig, which is pretty much a Texas rig with an egg sinker and a circle hook. So what I've done with this is kind of modified it with a bead on it, right? So you get that little extra pop to get the fish's attention, and I've found that works really well. All right, so I like to use that, and we'll talk about this little knocker rig at some point in the future. But pretty much, it's like a saltwater Texas rig, if you really want to get down to it. So, and I ain't making that up. I'm just going with what it is and what it isn't, I guess. So, yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much all we've got for you today. Talking about beads. If you have any questions, I want you to go ahead and drop them down there in the comments section, because I want to hear your thoughts. I also want to hear your thoughts on this sweet looking mustache I've got, because I'm told people hate it. And by people, I mean those that are close to me. That's neither here nor there, nor is it about beads, but it's something to think about, I guess. I want your input on it, because I value your input, and I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So, that all being said, I'm A.D. Ross with Novi Outdoors. It's been a pleasure having you here today. I want you to know that everything we discussed here is going to be linked down there in the description as well, and it's going to take you over to that Bass Pro website. So, if you do make a purchase on there, we might get a little something back to help fuel the channel, and we'd really appreciate that if you did that. Other than that, if you can like, maybe share if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. And it'd be cool if you subscribed, because we'd like to get this thing up and running, but, you know, that's up to you. So that's all I've got for you. And I'm going to go ahead and let you go on to another video. Just go ahead and pick one of these other ones that we're going to throw up, and hope you stick around for a while. We appreciate you for coming by, and we look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, take care, and God bless, because Navi is out.